What up? Excuse me. Hey, Ricky. What is up? Happy Saturday. Let's see. The sky. Where are you? I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm doing really good. Actually, just like, man, love is in the air. And I know you know that because that's happening in your world, right? But I keep getting like these visions and synchronicities about my twin. It's crazy. It's the best kind of crazy, right? But I'm doing good. I'm just here in the energy, and yeah, no, life has just been like mad chill and like I don't know. He's a Taurus, yes. So that's exciting. Just everything coming together. I can't get this smile off my face. I swear. Like, I mean, it was great. Hey, Empress. Thanks so much for this weekend. I was so sad with the reads lifted you. Good, good. And GoFundMe. That was really surprising when that came out. That sounds like a really good idea. Um, just to get everything that he needs. So hopefully, can I send 20 some questions? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, and let me know if you don't want them read out loud, and I will accommodate you. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, yeah. Love is in the air, y'all. And I've been getting really good readings for a lot of people who have been going through their love situations. Even like people who want to find a new partner, or people who are single. There's a lot of beauty and love that is kind of floating around in the universe, especially when you accept it, and when you make love a priority. And you can make love a priority in any way. You can make love a priority in your work, through your work, in your romantic situation. You can make love a priority if you got kids, with your family. You can make love a priority in school with your education. And I think it's giving in a way that makes you comfortable, and in a way that just raises the vibration around you. And we all have a different way of doing it. And it's just such a pleasure to be able to give love, to y'all. And just in my everyday comings and goings, when I go and run my errands and stuff, you know it's just it makes me really happy that I'm able to assist y'all, and to assist, you know God in spreading the love. Oh, it's gonna be 70 degrees tomorrow. Awesome, awesome. Okay, now Ricky, do you want all three questions, all three cards for this question, or you just want one? You usually do one per card, right? Okay, I'm going to set you right here. Just one. Okay. Ready to go. Whoa. Okay, let's see what's going on with Tajay. And mind you, y'all, my readings have been coming out like really different. Okay. They've been the spirit has encouraged me to like kind of slow down and chill. You might like kind of notice that in my demeanor. So yeah, just bear with me. The readings they might end up kind of long, but it's better for y'all, you know, to get the most information. But I'm still trying to feel out like how this energy works, you know, and how it flows. Okay, so let's see for Ricky, 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 Ricky. Okay. Do you want to change your question, or are you just covering all your bases? Let me know. Oh, you're just covering your bases. Okay, I got you. Let's see. You covering this? Whoa, 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 whoa. He's still real. How does he feel? Okay, you got the Two of Cups. So he feels like he's getting closer to you. He feels like you're his best friend. Oh my gosh, like I don't know how a smile could get bigger, but it's trying. It's trying. Like the smile is trying to get bigger. Okay, that's the feeling. Y'all know I've been crying like a whole lot here lately. Okay, it's not bad tears. It's tears of love. Okay, but he's feeling like he's found his best friend, and he's feeling like he's getting closer and closer to you, and it's almost like I can't believe it. Like I can't believe how close I'm getting to her. Like I can't believe I found the one. Like I really found her. I really found the one. It seems like he's had some dreams about you. Definitely recently, but like he's had dreams about the perfect person. And you fit all of those. You like check off all the boxes. Okay? No fluffy bunnies. But this is some real shit. Okay? Um he feels so close to you. He feels like y'all complement each other. He feels like y'all match each other. Like he feels like y'all are the perfect match and you're getting closer and closer to one another. Your emotions are intertwining. Okay. They got the caduceus. I think that's the caduceus. Okay. That's the caduceus. And that's like the snake wrapped around the pole, or I forget what it's called. Wrapped around that pole thing. With the it's usually angel wings, but like he feels like y'all are intertwined, and of course there's angel wings here, and so there's an energy of air, and what do we got? We've got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra is air. Okay, and then also we've got Archangel Raphael, and then we got the color yellow. Okay, so your love is almost like it's natural, and it's energetic, and it's all around you. He feels like y'all are getting mentally close to each other, spiritually close, definitely. And he feels like this is the right one, and this is the right way to go. Okay, he feels like y'all's love is strong. Okay, he just pissed you off. What's going to happen between you? Okay, also, and then you got the Ace of Wands. Okay, he's feeling like more action needs to be taken. Let's see what's going to happen between Ricky and Tajay. You're going to reconcile. 10 of Cups, harmony. I'm telling you, when these fluffy bunnies come out, they're out for a reason. Okay. Um, You guys are gonna get over your differences. You guys are gonna harmonize. Believe me. And not like harmonize like, oh, everything's fine, and then we left things unsaid, but like harmonize as in you're gonna come together and really discuss this. Okay. You said you want to stay mad, no reconciliation. Of course you do, right? That's what we do when we have found somebody after being alone for so long, or after like not having the right person in our world. Then when that right person comes along and they do piss us off, we want to push them away. And you're not the first to do that, Ricky. Okay. But yeah, his energy is very much here, the water energy, because he's Scorpio, right? Okay. But harmonizing. All right. Then you got the three of swords on the bottom of the deck, which is okay. Let's say 11:11 on the clock. There it is. But yeah, like I mean, but I know how that feels. So. But with the three of swords on the bottom of the deck, that's the isolation card. So there's an energy, the underlying energy of I want to stay mad. That's so funny that you said that. I want to stay mad, and I want to burn the house down. Okay, but since that's just in the subconscious, that doesn't necessarily have to come out. You guys can spend your time away from each other, but the three of swords always resolves into coming back into the forefront, or coming back together. Okay. But yeah, there, even though there's some heartache there, there's you guys are gonna reconcile. Just give each other space. Okay. And when you're ready to talk about it, talk about it. And really talk about how things made you feel. Okay. um Especially if you are wanting to move forward with him. Yeah, feel me? Let me know. Hold on a second, I need to get some water. Hang on a second. It's my annoying mama. Wait, what is your mom? Wait, your annoying mom, is that the thing that happened between the two of you? Let me know. Okay. And hang on. Okay. We get married. What's some things I should be mindful of him in the whole situation? Basically, when we get married, what's some things she should be mindful of him in the whole situation? Okay. What should Ricky be mindful of in Tajay? What is something she should be mindful about in Tajay when they get married? Some things Ricky should be mindful about in Tajay when they get married. Some things Ricky should be mindful about. You got the moon card. Okay. So some illusions, um, untruths is what I'm hearing. You should be mindful about like I'm hearing, seeing isn't really believing. Not like he's hiding or he's fake or anything like that, but like there might be, I'm seeing looks on his face, or like answers that are just like, I'm okay, you know. And it doesn't look like this is to keep anything from you. It looks more like It's for him to protect his own feelings, sometimes to protect your feelings. Sometimes there are things that he just kind of needs to be alone about. Okay. And again, it's not secrets like I'm sleeping with another woman. It's more like, man, I feel like I don't really want to talk to anybody right now. And I don't really feel like, like I don't really want to discuss this. I'd rather sit here and think about it before I discuss it. Okay, so there may be moments where he's either seems mad or he seems like he's okay, and he'll tell you the opposite. He'll make it seem like he's okay. There are there's some there's some illusions that he might display. Okay, um, but that's that's okay because everybody's allowed to have their space, right? Um, yeah. His moon is Pisces. Okay, good. He's moon. Okay, and of course Pisces can be very emotional and very like dreamy as well. So he might get lost in his daydreams. That's probably another part of the illusions, him getting lost in his daydreams, and so he'll come up with ideas. He'll come up with certain ideas that are based in fantasy. Like yeah, we should. I'm pretty sure we're gonna build this big, huge house like right here, like but it seems like it's more like fantastical. Okay, but there are these moments where he gets kind of dragged down, and he gets kind of down in the dumps. Okay, I notice he can be in that world. Yeah. Moments where he gets down in the dumps, and I'm feeling it in the solar plexus. And like, when he's like really sad or mad or upset and angry, there are gonna be those moments. There's gonna be times where he talks to you about it. He come from home from work like, man, oh dude, da 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 da, like, and he'll talk to you about it. But then there's other times where he's mad about something and he just wants to sit and just think. He wants to sit and like just kind of be upset about it, like almost like sitting in his pain or think about it. He might want to go and play the game, and I mean, most girls know that when the guy plays the game, you just let him, you just let him play the game, like, but yeah, we act alike. Okay, good. All right, and there you go. You got the tower card on the bottom of the deck. And so, yeah, when things are like falling apart for him, um just let him be, because he's going through his own moments. Okay, we act like um games. What about games? No, I'm talking about like video game. I don't know if he plays, or if he's playing Candy Crush on his phone, like, like, but yeah, um you know how it feels. But it looks like for the most part he's interested in like connecting with you. They're like, as far as like him keeping anything from you or being away from you, it doesn't really seem like he wants to do that. You know. Um, you're welcome. Okay, Empress darling. Okay, we are not reading these questions out loud. He could be so opinionated. Yeah. And that's okay. But of course, when someone has their own opinion, you don't necessarily have to give in to that, right? Um, it's just a matter of having boundaries, right? Hey, Dwayne, what's up? Welcome back. Happy Saturday. How are you doing today? Tonight. Okay. Empress. Now, Empress. I see that we have doctor questions here. So I have to, of course, say I am not a doctor. This is not any kind of medical diagnosis here. Please make sure that you are connecting with your medical team and your medical professionals to get the professional information that you need from those people. Everything that I'm saying here is strictly from spirit. Okay. Who's the number one doctor? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a certified medical physician. Uh, let's see. Is it possible? Um, so you've got the Page of Cups here. Okay, and the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It looks like something popped up, but they made they spoke too soon. They spoke prematurely about the second time that they said something. Okay, because you told me earlier in the week they said one thing and then they changed it to another thing. So the other thing was kind of premature. Okay, especially with the Page of Cups here, they just spoke too soon. There something popped up. It looks like something popped up on a test that either seemed like it cause for alarm, or they usually, whenever something like that pops up on a test, the answer is usually that second answer that they gave you. But um uh that yeah, they spoke too soon because it's a young energy. It's the Page of Cups. Yep. And they need to get more opinions. They need to run more tests. Okay. And so the underlying energy here is the perceived trap. All right. Where whatever they found this second time, it can be figured out. It can easily be figured out. Okay. They like rang an alarm for no reason, you know? Um, but yeah, yeah, but it looks like it looks like it was premature. They definitely need more information. Okay, especially to make it so quick like that. Okay. Um, let's see. What's going on? He's getting pretty frustrated. Said it was, yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting from here. That's the energy that I'm getting, you know? Like like oh, it's usually we see this, and so we have to immediately jump to this conclusion because usually when we see this on tests, that's what it means. And I'm seeing like the statistics, and so 28, 35% of cases this ends this way. Okay, but there's more work and more tests that they can do. Okay. um as for the second question, it, he's it looks like he's not gonna feel like so hot about it. He might put up a little bit of a fuss, I'm seeing, is he like kind of a firecracker, like like really real and like like look, like what are you doing, like what is this all about, and like very brusque or very brash. Um it uh it, it kind of feels like he might have a little bit of an attitude at first, but the beautiful thing about the tower, it tears down to rebuild. So he might grill this person. Okay, he might grill the doctor. He's known for being straight to the point, no chaser, right? He might grill the doctor, or or sit and like look at them for a while before he says anything. But we love him exactly. I mean, those are the best kind of people. They're straight shooters, right? Um, but yeah, he seems like he will tear this doctor down to the bone. Um, but doctor can handle that because he knows how to handle people who are in these situations, and he knows that people can get angry, you know, when things are when their life is in the balance, hanging in the balance. Okay, so doctor will be able to handle it, and he'll be like, okay, like, all right, yeah, I am kind of young, or like, or oh, great, yeah, my hair, I don't have any gray hair, so I like, it's looking like the doctor is gonna just kind of take the punches and then build with him, because that's what he's good at. He's good at his job first and foremost, and he's good at people too. It's beautiful. Look, oh gosh, Empress, I love it. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so there's definitely going to be rebuilding here. Okay, they're going to form if Uncle Carson decides. And it look, just what I'm seeing here in the future, it looks like Uncle Carson is gonna be cool with that. They're gonna end up real cool, real tight. Okay, because I'm seeing a vision right now. I'm seeing him, that like them being chummy with each other. Okay. Also got the star underneath. Okay, so they're gonna shine for each other. They're gonna have a pretty good relationship for as long as they do. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. Let's see. So the doctor can handle him. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Because I'm tight with the doctor too. Okay, good. You don't even had lupus. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. But good. So you know. Okay. Um, the message: be aware of deception. Be aware of deceptive ways I'm hearing from other people. I'm seeing people outside of your circle. Okay, outside of like your inner circle, outside of your circle of friends or your circle of family or your circle of work. Okay, there it seems like this if you were wanting a question about Uncle Carson, that's not what's happening right now. He's like got a warning for you, Uncle George. Okay, so be aware of people who are outside of your circle. Okay, because there's somebody deceptive who's kind of snaking and sneaking around. Okay, um, be aware of that. Okay, I don't know why I just heard coming from the east. So take it how it resonates, and okay, just just be aware. Okay, whoever people that you're not cool with, I'm seeing somebody kind of chopping it up with you, and but they're looking for information. It's a female. Okay, then this is somebody that you don't really know. But and you see the energy, it's kind of gross, like what I'm feeling. All right. Um who is this person? You use one of the cards from that. Yeah, and actually, Empress, you have 3 cards here that you haven't used. So yeah, so definitely. And then we'll kind of get into the other 3. Okay. Who is this sneaky person? Did I work with the person? Okay, you want to know, did you work with the person? Okay. Did Empress B work with this person? For Empress, did she work with this sneaky, deceptive person? This sounds like this is a new person. Okay. Um, exhaustion. All right. And then everything is fine. Okay, so did you work with this person? This well, it does look like the two of you have connected in the past. Okay. And with everything is fine card. You sure? I think I used them yesterday. Okay. It just seems like somebody who kind of pops up, and then you've got your defenses up. Okay. Because you're yeah, you've got your defenses up because you're kind of wary whenever this person pops up. It doesn't look like this has happened yet, because we're looking off into the future. Okay. She's looking off into the future, this person. And yeah, everything will be fine. And but you're looking at this person kind of, and you're like kind of defending yourself. Okay. And kind of staying strong and standing firm, standing your ground. Okay. So yeah, and it really looks like this is just a learning lesson. Look, there's the 7. Okay. Yeah, it ends well. Um but yeah, and it looks like it kind of takes you by surprise, like you you might even have this look on your face, Empress, like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, doesn't it look like she's like, what do you want? Okay, because when I say pops up out of nowhere, like pops, hey, oh yeah, are you Empress B? Oh, da 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 da. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, girl, I was wondering. Oh, by the way, your hair looks like really cute. Yeah. Do you get? Oh, you go to the salon? Okay. Um. So, are you da 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 da? Oh yeah. That's where you go for coffee every day. Okay. And like mental notes or pretending she's texting. Be aware. This person is not good. Okay, sorry, but there's like a big warning here. And I try not to make a big deal out of nothing, but there's a really big warning here, because I'm seeing like gathering intel. Okay, and you're pretty good at keeping, like, close to the cuff. Like, yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, right, everything is fine, especially when you know yourself. Right. Okay. Um, okay, so the situation. Okay. Um, let's get into your last 3, and then you've got 2 other cards left, okay? Excuse me, y'all. All right, let's see this. What's the point of this person wanting to contact her? What's the point of this person? I hate people who ask too many questions. Curiosity killed the cat, right? And it's like, I hate when people like go to me, just randomly start asking me questions about my life. And I'm like, why do you want to know all of this information about me? Like, do I know you? It's like, okay. Anyway, um, let's see. Oops, my sweater. That's a huge trigger for me. I don't even answer questions, right? And so, okay. Um, what's the point of this person? Want to use a controversy? It's so weird, right? What's the point of this person wanting to contact Empress B? This suspect person, right? This hella suspect person. What's the point? The Empress. because they see the light around you. This is a test, and with the Nine of Wands, that on the bottom of the deck you had the Ten of Swords, right, and then underneath of that you had the Lovers, and so this is a test. Okay, they are challenging your light, and not like I am specifically doing this to challenge her light, but like it's almost like God is testing you. Okay, the universe is testing you. Okay, so that's yeah, that's why she's coming around, because she peeps you, she sees you. It's looking like she's seen you before. I'm seeing like at the coffee shop, or something, like a place that you frequent. Okay, um uh, yeah, I'm saying, oh, I've seen you before. Oh, don't you go to okay, and like like I'm kind of seeing you like at first, like, oh, hi, yeah, and then she start asking you like some strange question, like, didn't you buy your car at dot 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 dot? And it's like, the fuck, like, why the hell are you asking? Or is your bank account like what? And you're just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna, I have to go. Okay, yeah, she peeps you, and almost like I'm saying, either she wants to be you, or like there's something personal going on with her. So let's not worry about what her problem is. Let's just think about the boundaries that you need to set. And you're pretty good at that, right? But yeah, this is a test from the universe to see about your boundaries, to check in on your boundaries. Okay. There you go. High priestess. This is a test from the higher self. Okay. Um, let's see. Uh, Especially because I keep my circle tight and in very private, right? Me too. What the hell, right? Hater alert. Exactly. I've been dealing with people trying to dim my light since I was a child. I'll never step out of character or give them info to use against me, right? I'll ask her, do I need to call the cops? Are you okay? Because it's giving stalker vibes, right? Exactly. Hey, thank you, BB. Right? Like the fuck? Like seriously. And did we do the bottom of the deck? Yeah, we did the high priestess. But yeah. Okay, and you have one more card if you want to ask for that, or if you want to save it for something else. But yeah, it's just like mm, anyway. Okay. And so I'm also hearing like there's something strange that she might say. And like I'm seeing possibly taken aback. Answer it with unconditional love, but also like the test is probably within what she's saying, like, and your response to what she's saying is where the test lies. Okay. And so your response has to be one of unconditional love and boundaries. Okay. Not like, bitch, why the fuck are you asking me that? But like, oh, I don't talk about my personal life to people that I don't usually know. Like, I mean, handle it like a goddess, handle it like an empress, right? That's who you are, right? It's like, um, let's see. For that last question, the message I received from my grandmother a month ago. She told me to be careful of giving too much info because there's someone that's not to be trusted. So this is the second warning. Yes. Yes. Okay. The stalker alert. Right? As in like, I don't answer questions, right? Me, I just get like really like I get like clearly uncomfortable. I'd be like, um, no, and I just like walk away like awkwardly, and like I gotta leave the person kind of like looking at me like, or they're just like, okay, right. It's like anyway. Let's see. Because I just like, oh no, I don't know. Like I will literally do that. Like, oh, what is and just walk away. Like, ma'am, is this an interview? Exactly. Like, are you trying to hire me for a job or some a secret job that I don't know about? Like, what are you doing? The walk of fame. Man. Okay. Let's see. Um, uh, Queen of Swords. He's feeling very Queen of Swords. He's feeling like he needs to explain himself. He's feeling like he needs to be very straight up. He's doing his best to nurture his thoughts about you and trying not to be very emotional about his thoughts surrounding you. Okay. It's looking like I gotta work. Like I gotta work. Like I'm sitting here thinking about her and like thinking about this dream I had, thinking about this vision I had, and like, you know what? All right. I love the spiritual realm, but I need to cut this shit off like real quick, like, and not cut you off and hate you or any, but like, I need to just, I need to just cut this off like real quick. I need to be like really logical about this. I need to be straight up logical. Okay, so that's one feeling. Right there we go. The dream card is the underlying energy is him getting caught up in daydreams or getting caught up in the dreams and the visions that he's having. Okay, and so that's something that has been actually happening, the dreams and visions. All right, but how he's feeling about it is like, man, I gotta get to work, or I gotta go and do so and so. Okay, what else? What other energy and feelings? Six of Pentacles, the compromise card. Make a promise to yourself and stick to it. He's thinking about basically he's thinking about what promise he can make to you and to himself and stick to it. What promise can he make to himself about you and stick to it? Like what I have to I have to promise myself that I'm going to call her on this day, that I'm going to give a part of myself on this day, in this moment, in this way. Okay, I have to promise myself I'm going to DM her in May, is what I'm hearing. Take that how it resonates. Okay, but yeah, this is how he's feeling. Like it feels like he's almost like he's building up to something. Okay, I'm feeling some energy in the solar plexus, and it's also kind of wrapping around to the back. This kind of feels like the kidneys. I'm like, have I drank enough water today? But it's kind of feeling like it's wrapping around to the kidneys, and the kidneys are connected, I believe, to the heart. I think here. Let me just look real quick. What chakra are the kidneys connected to? Sacral chakra. Okay. So, that's usually the color orange. Okay. So your the kidneys. This has to do with the sacral chakra. And then we're gonna get into that here soon, right? But yeah, he there's some something that he wants to give. Clearly, some way that he wants to give from the sacral chakra. And he's thinking about the way that he wants to give that way, and also the way that he wants to express himself and express himself in a way of communication, and also express his will. Like what energy do I want to put out into the universe for her and towards her? Okay. Um, let's see. Let's do sexual energy. Hang on a second. I wasn't focusing on that. Sorry, that wasn't your card. Okay. The Three of Swords. He's feeling isolated. Okay. And so the feelings towards you are like, I'm in pain. Okay, I'm in pain because I need it to rain. That's funny. Okay. All right, and then see all the rain back there, of course. Okay, it's like man, I it's almost like I need penetration in a different way. Like I feel like I've been penetrated by her in these certain ways, like in these she's penetrated my mind, she's penetrated my heart, you know, she's penetrated my world. But like I need that, like, and it's like, and you know how it can be challenging for men. What I've learned, you know, being connected to telepathically connected to a man who has told me about these things, like it could be really challenging for a man to hold back those urges. And so, and he has been holding those back, like seriously and like consistently. You know, even if he's like, that's tempting and I could, but you know what? I'm not, because I feel like that'll just mess me up on my path. And I don't want to mess anything up right now. Okay. So this is his feeling. He just feels isolated. He feels like he wants to do that, but he's just holding on, you know. He's holding back. Look, and he knows that he has everything that he needs to create this situation between the two of you. Okay, he's got what it takes. He's got the stuff to hold on, and he's he he has done the work to create. Okay, to create that future situation for that moment when the two of you do get together. Yes, he does need to do some talking. Yeah, so you're proud of him. Good. Um, yeah. Dwayne, I see you here on the app on my email, and you can put your question in whenever you're ready, and I will pull for you. And Empress, I think you still have one card left. Banana 2, banana 3, banana 4, banana 5, banana. Okay, yeah, you still have a card. All right, so you let me know how you wanna do it. You let me know. Happy Saturday, y'all. It's been like mad chill. Okay. So this I found this energy drink that has zero sugar and zero like everything in it, and it's only like 125 milligrams of caffeine. It tastes like nothing. It has like a subtle flavor. It's fizzy. It has a subtle flavors like cucumber lime, something really light, and it works really well. And it's so much better than like the bangs or the rains, you know, because I try to find stuff without sugar. But anyway, um, let's see. Okay, while I'm still in your energy, okay, let's do. You're welcome, Empress. Okay, can you just let's cover how our summer together will be? How will Empress and whatever summer together be? The Page of Wands is go. There's gonna be a lot of fun and harmony. Okay. So they're in fun as in the beginning of fun. So planning some actions, making plans for harmony to happen. Okay. Making plans for connection. Okay. And for a bigger emotional connection. Okay. Let me know how that feels. These are the beginning stages of something this summer for the two of you. Okay. Um, let's see, Dwayne. I've been seeing so many synchronicities, but I've been seeing triple two the most. What does this mean? Um, let's see. So, triple two. I will pull a card for what it means for you, but the angel numbers and the angel synchronicities, they really depend on what is going on in your world. You're welcome, Empress. Love you too. You're yeah, it really depends on what's going on in your world. So when you see it, think about for especially for the triple two, because I go by supreme mathematics, and so the two stands for wisdom. Okay, and so seeing the two means like think about the experience that you've gained and how that has made you. what that has made you into, the kind of person that it's made you into, the kind of knowledge that it's brought you. Okay. Also think about your intuition when you see the triple two. We can also break that down to the six. 2 plus 2 is six, or 2 plus 2 plus 2 is six. We are in the year of 2022, which is the sixth year. And so according again to supreme mathematics, the six stands for equality. And so there may be some equality that's coming into your world. There's some kind of equality that everybody is finding in their world this year. And so whenever you see it, think about like what you are doing, again, what you're doing in that moment. And like if you are working, or if you're at school, or if you're with your mom or your kids or your cousins, or if you're like cleaning your house, like when you see the 222, what am I doing? All right. So for example, I'm going to still pull your card. I just want to give you a little education. For example, if you are if you see triple two while you're laughing at work with your coworkers, like and you have been questioning leaving that job, um if you've been questioning leaving that job, when you see the triple two, that's going to mean equality for you. And so, I'm really happy right now with my coworkers. Like, why would I want to leave this job? I feel so much equality with this job. Okay. Take that how it resonates. I'm still pull your card. Um, let's see. For Dwayne, what does this triple two mean? What does this triple two synchronicity mean for him? What does the triple two synchronicity mean for him? Okay. Page of Swords. All right. This is flirtation and young fun. Not necessarily romantic flirtation. This kind of feels like flirting with life. Okay. So for you, you're finding an equality with your life. You're finding an equality with the quality of your thoughts as well. Okay. It's almost like your higher self is trying to cut away illusions and cut away naive thinking, and also cut away even childlike thinking. Okay. Helping you to clear your mind, so that you don't get caught up in head trips. Okay. So flirting with life to gain a new experience, flirting with life to gain some wisdom, so that you can change around your thought patterns, so that you can so that you can kind of pinpoint your thought patterns, like, hmm, I think like that, and maybe that's kind of judgmental, or I think like that, and maybe that's kind of microaggressive. Your guides are sending you these synchronicities to help you to evolve your mind and your way of thinking. Okay. There it is. Everything is fine. There's a little bit of a divine order here because we got the 10 and then the page. And so again, they're hoping, your guides are hoping to kill. I'm seeing dead. You could dead that. Okay. Is that something that you usually say? I know that's kind of a popular phrase, but like they're trying to make you dead certain things, like certain thought patterns. This is the rebirth card. Okay. And so no matter what kind of thought patterns you have, there's always a way to change them. There's always a way to change your mindset. No matter how stuck in a certain mindset you've been, there's always a way to change it. And they're encouraging this change. And they're saying that it might, there's a possibility it might be kind of a challenging change, but you could do it because it's for a means to an end. Okay. It's for you to uh it it's for you to get something done, for you to get certain actions done. It's also for your awakening and for your learning, and also to help you make decisions. Okay. I know how it feels. um yeah. So what's up? Let's see, how long have I been here? I've been here for an hour. I think I am gonna sit here and hold some space for y'all. And yeah, and just be here. It's nice to be able to sit here in the silence. I highly suggest it. So when we sit in silence, then we can hear God. Yeah. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Tarot Oracle deck suggestions. Um, I automatically saw the Beyond Lemuria deck. I know that's one that you usually ask for, but that one kind of just like popped up into my mind. Possibly the numerology deck too. Okay. Cause you did you? I did a reading for you. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure because I knew that you had sent me the thing, but I did I'm sorry, I've done so many readings today. Yes, yes. And then you sent me all of the Jupiter and Juno information. There are a lot of online resources for number readings. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing that I'm finding about numerology. Because I used to go by the traditional numerology, which is extremely accurate. But yeah, there's so many different ways to interpret the numbers, by the vibration, by the shape of the number, according to religion and belief systems and stuff like that. Cause like it's funny. I was thinking about that deck. Okay, good. It's funny because my son has been watching Turning Red over and over again. I don't know if you've seen it on Disney Plus, and in their culture, I think it's Chinese culture. Apparently, 4 is an unlucky number, and in other cultures, 4 is a lucky number. right? But yeah, look at so many different ways to address things. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah. I still like the numerology deck because even though it goes by traditional numerology, it's still the supreme mathematics goes along with that too. Okay. Which is I love the number four. Yeah, me too. Number four is great. It has a very powerful meaning in excuse me, in many different aspects, in many different ways. So, I have a more old school Disney. Yeah. Um, it's really good. If you got Disney Plus, check it out. It's really evolutionary. It's kind of controversial because they don't really say it, but it's basically about a girl getting her period. I mean, they kind of say it, but they try not to make it all about the girl getting her period. They mention it, but yeah, it's basically just about going through puberty, which is really good. I love how they depicted it. It's really cute. It's a good story. It made me cry, as Disney movies usually do. Um, Mulan is my Asian Disney. My son just for the first time watched Mulan the other day. We were watching the second one, but which wasn't really interesting to me. I don't know. I can never really get into the sequels, the Disney sequels. But I know. Let's see. And interesting. That's a big deal. Yeah, puberty. Yeah. And I like the way they depicted it because they didn't do it in this over the top way, and they showed it like really honestly. Like that there's a part, no spoilers. I guess this isn't really a spoiler, but like there's a part where she starts twerking at her mom, like kind of as an act of rebellion. And most parents, well, I guess when I was younger, my mom would have probably been like, or other parents probably would have been like, oh my gosh, like why is she doing that? Like that's bad, and you don't do that to your parents, and but like I I'm just kind of a cool parent. And so my son's been doing a lot of twerking. And I'm just like, okay. Like he'll just randomly just being a silly kid. Like I'm like here, pick up your toys right now. He's like, okay, I'm gonna pick up my toys and then I'm gonna twerk at you. Or I'll tell him to pick up his toys and then he'll just start shaking his butt at me. Like, I mean, he's just being silly, you know? And kids are allowed to do that, I think. Yes, our generation is different, so different, you know. Like, and I think we're just cooler. We're cooler than our parents. Even though we're turning into them. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm really turning into my mom. I think I'm becoming better than my mom, and that's usually the purpose, right? Of having kids is for them to be better than you, us. But yeah, absolutely. You're going to use corporal punishment when I have children, right? It doesn't work. I mean, people, people my age, and people who had to deal with that when they were kids, they always say, "Well, I did that to my parents did that to me, and that turned out fine." It's like, okay, yeah, you turned out fine, but like, that caused a lot of resentment in me personally. Doesn't work at all, right? It just kind of makes you bitter, I guess, and if to a certain extent afraid of your parents, depending on who you are. Some people are just like, "Shut up, mom," and like some kids will hit their parents back, and it's just like, dude, like, oh, like no, we're not doing this. I know people who got a lot of ass whooping, and they turned very bad. Exactly, you know, it doesn't work. There's no point, and kids should be able to express themselves. Because I that happened to me when I was trying to express a personal opinion, or like, when I was kind of standing up for myself, and it's like, no. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like just no, don't express yourself. But then you're telling me to express myself. Like, I mean, you're saying stand up for yourself and be brave, and but then you're turning around and telling me not to express my own opinion to the person who's raising me. It's so counterintuitive. I'm not hitting my mom back. She would take me off this earth. Exactly. Same here. Like to this day, she would. I'm like, I mean, I'm just not interested in that. And like with my son, I let him express myself. Sometimes if he's angry and he just needs to yell, just let him yell. There are times where he doesn't need to yell, and I'm like, hey man, this is not one of those moments where you need to yell. You know, just talk to them like they're people. I've been talking to my son like he was a person for quite a while now. I mean, like he's a person, not like you're a kid or I'm above you. I have found myself saying like, he's like, well, why do I have to do that? I'm like, well, because I said so, or because I'm your mom. But like, I do my best to just let him express himself. He needs that. Kids need that. Did I say that already? Yes. Um, it's, no thanks. Exactly. It's not nice at all. Right. I don't. He sounds so cute. Not yelling. Right. right? um, but he's got a big voice and a big personality and a big heart. But yeah, it's important. Yeah, to express themselves. Yes, exactly. Because the last thing you want is a kid holding resentment. Or holding a bunch of anger and bitterness, and that just affects other things. Oh, but it's just awesome. Yeah, I love my kid. Such a silly little guy. Oh, I think I'm getting tired. I think actually I am gonna go ahead and sign off. Let's see. It's the only reason I want to stay on is because it's Saturday night and I kind of want to hang. Lots of kids are abused by being afraid to express themselves. Exactly. Oh yeah. Yes. Good night, BB. I'll holler at you later. Same time as well of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. If it's working for humanity, it'll work for you. I know you already know that, but I'm just up waiting for Power to come on. Power of the Show. I've never watched that, but I apparently need to get into it, right? Okay. I'll talk to you soon.